And if you suffer from seasonal allergies, this might not come as a surprise, but some local allergy doctors say their patients' symptoms this year are starting earlier and worse than ever. I can attest to that. News 13's Mark Liverman shows us why and what you can do about it.
Big deep breath in. Perfect. And blow out. Good.
Stuffy, sneezy, sore and scratchy throat. 'Tis the season. But as it turns out,
I probably have been as busy this March than I was in peak season, which is usually typically like June last year.
Peak allergy season is starting earlier than ever before. That is, at least here in western North Carolina.
Patients are definitely coming in earlier.
And often dealing with worse symptoms than any other year, too. Just ask Asheville allergist Dr. Elise Colson.
It's probably higher levels than we've seen in past years.
Higher levels of allergens like pollen.
And can you stick your tongue out at me?
The reasons? Dr. Colson says there are three big ones. To start, the USDA has updated its plant hardiness zoning map.
Which means that plants can flourish here that might not have in previous years been able to survive the cold weather.
Only made worse in places like our area with higher altitudes.
It will be blooming at different elevations at different times, which then sort of prolongs the whole season.
Reason number 3, warmer weather.
So, Jason, how big of a role is weather playing in all of this?
It's a huge role, Mark. The numbers don't lie. Take a look at this. We partner with Climate Central to get this data. And the winter warming, the average temperature since 1970 has gone up almost 3.5 degrees for our winters. So you're not getting the cold snaps as often as you were, and it's not getting as cold as it used to. So that is allowing these plants to really survive and thrive even beyond the winter months. So longer growing season is longer allergy season. We're now about 31 days longer with our growing season, which is an incredible amount since 1970. So that means the pollen season has been extended. And yes, climate change worsens seasonal allergies. There's no doubt about it. Burning fossil fuels traps the heat and CO2. The warming extends the growing seasons, and the pollen season is lengthened, triggering worse allergies.
But Dr. Colson reminds patients that you don't have to suffer through it. Try to manage your symptoms with things like nose spray and eye drops. Allergy shots will also help desensitize your body to the allergens. And
well, do what you can to keep pollen and other allergens from getting in the house in the first place. You can do things like change your HVAC filter as often as possible and keep your windows closed as often as possible as well. Mark Liverman, News 13.